Hey everyone, it's Randy. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're already subscribed. In today's video, I am sharing a successful manifestation story, my own personal experience about how I use my imagination, plus feeling to manifest moving to Florida. This is also called the Law of Assumption. Okay, but before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, leave me a comment down below, and click on that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload new content. And I will be sharing new videos a few times a week, if not more, since I am getting back into the habit of doing this. I'm all settled into my new house. Alright, so first of all, I did not realize what I was actually doing. I am aware that our thoughts create reality, but using my imagination and feeling to manifest, I hadn't made that connection at the time that I was doing this. And before all of that, it really came from a knowing that I had about 3 or 4 years ago. I just knew that we were going to be moving back to Florida. I could not see a future for any of us in Oklahoma. And I even told my son, I said, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I do know that we are going to be moving back to Florida. Okay, so in Oklahoma, I had a really big yard, and in the summertime, I would lay out in the yard on the weekends to get some sun. But last summer in 2020, I would imagine I was laying out by the pool with palm trees like I was in Florida. And it felt so good. It felt so good. It made me smile. And I would do this, I don't know, just like a couple of times on the weekends or whatever. And then I would forget about it. Like, I wasn't obsessing over it. I wasn't like, I wish I was in Florida. Like, I wasn't resisting being in Oklahoma. And that's also a part of it. I had accepted where I was, which helps. But we're not going to go into that in this video today. But also, the year before, I had started scripting, and I wrote in my journal in like 2019 the kind of house that I wanted to live in, which is very similar to the house that I'm living in now. So fast forward a little bit from, the summer of 2020. So in March or April of 2021, my husband got an email from a friend of his in Florida that he had not talked to in like 10 years, probably since like 2011, offering him a job in Florida. And the way that this all happened, like, you could not have planned it. And it all came together so beautifully and really kind of unbelievable. I get chills when I talk about it. But they flew him down for an interview. And a month later, we were packing our stuff in a moving van. This was like at the end of May. And, making our way down to Florida. We didn't have a place to live when we got here. And we were gifted a week's stay in a hotel from a friend in Oklahoma. And then we stayed a week at my mom's place. So what happened was I created that in my imagination, that Florida life is what I wanted my reality to look like. So then reality reconstructed to manifest the outcome I had envisioned in my head. It chose the path of least resistance, which was my husband. He was not happy in his job in Oklahoma. there just wasn't any room for growth. And we were definitely ready for change. So my imaginal act planted the seed in our friend's mind to contact my husband and offer him a job. Okay, so again, I was not fully aware of what I was doing and how you can use your imagination plus feeling to create reality until about a month ago, or like July, August, September. I felt inspired to read a collection of books written by Neville Goddard over the summer. And so this is the book that I got from Amazon. There's like 10. I think there's like 10 different books in here that he wrote. These are Neville Goddard's teachings. He was going around doing this like in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, having workshops. He was on TV teaching a lot of people how to use and gain control over their imagination to create the life that they, wanted to live for themselves, to manifest their desires. And this is called using the law of assumption. Anyway, so I was reading these books and a lot of it made sense to me. He talks about how consciousness is the one and only reality, which I was aware of. I'm aware that everyone, everything, and nothing is consciousness, that we're all connected, and that separation is an illusion. But I was not aware of how powerful our imagination is, and that you create your reality through your imagination. And in order to actualize your desires, you must embody the feeling of the wish fulfilled. There's more that goes into it, but we're not getting that deep into today's video. So anyways, like halfway through the book, I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, this is how I manifested this move to Florida. And just reflecting on past experiences in my life with a couple other things. I mean, we're always manifesting through our imagination. Majority of the time, it's uncontrolled thoughts, uncontrolled manifestation. Uncontrolled imagination. And we end up manifesting things that we don't want, okay? But talking about manifesting things that I do want, I reflected back on past experiences and realized that this is how some other things came into form throughout my life, okay, that I was completely unaware of. So that was exciting, realizing that that's what I did. It kind of, strengthens your faith and belief in self and being able to create what you want, especially because moving to Florida is what I had wanted for so long. But, I'm not in my dream house. Like I said, I wasn't fully aware. And when we moved down here, the housing market was crazy, buying, selling, renting. We're renting, but houses were going so quickly and everything was priced so much higher than it had been just like 6 months to a year previously. And we didn't have a place to live and it was really stressful. And I just feel like we settled. Now, I'm totally grateful for the house that we got into when we came here to see the house. There was like 30 other people looking at the house at the same time. Like I said, it was freaking crazy. And, it's a lot bigger than our old house. It has a pool, but there are some issues that I feel like we overlooked. And I just feel like we settled. And when you're using your imagination consciously, you're not supposed to settle. You're not supposed to compromise your vision. But now I know, and I'm not settling anymore. Anyways, I'll share more about this in later videos, but I just wanted to share a success story, and I hope this inspired you. If you have any success stories of your own using the law of assumption, please share them in the comments below. I love hearing about success stories. And in my next video, I'm going to be sharing some helpful visualization techniques. If you have a hard time visualizing, I know I do. So stay tuned for that, and when it goes live, I will link it in this video and I'll post it down below in the description box as well. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's a great way to show your support for this channel, and it really does help this channel grow. So thank you so much for sticking with me, and be good to yourself. And I wish you success in becoming the best version of you. So until next time, bye.